Hey everybody, good afternoon. Rideshare Peterson here, Ride with Peterson. Wow, I think it's Christmas Eve. I think it's December 24th. I know it's 2022. And I know it's 75 degrees. You know, it is always 75 degrees and a clear, cloudless day. Every Christmas in Los Angeles, California, without fail. It always happens. I love it. I do. So, there was a very interesting topic today on Uber People Net, I think it is. It's a forum that I subscribe to, and I read some of the topics. And one really stuck out. There's a driver somewhere in America who is he wants some comment on choosing rideshare as a career. And a lot of people will look down on that and they'll thumbs down and that's hey, who passed gas? But I read that a career is what you do with your life. Most people think of, when people think of a career, they think of something that garners a lot of respect, something that pays a lot of money, like a doctor or a lawyer or an actor or a politician or I don't know, even a teacher or any number of other job fields out there. But when you think of the drivers, the transportation professionals, the bus operators, the train conductors, those jobs don't really get a lot of respect. A lot of people tend to look down on those jobs because, let's face it, jobs that don't get respect are the ones that are easy to get, easy to keep, and easy to get away from if you choose to get away from the job. And so you look at being a rideshare driver. All you need is a driver's license and to pass a very basic background check. There are companies that'll give you a car. You pay so much money. You might earn below poverty wage to do the job. But there are people out there that actually do enjoy being a rideshare driver, being a bus operator, being a taxi cab driver. There are a lot of people who became doctors and attorneys because a parent did what was necessary to make the money to put their child through school so that their child could have a better life than being a driver or whatnot. And when you think about it, that opportunity is what companies like Lyft and Uber have stolen from a lot of people. They have taken what was a path forward, and now they're using it to enrich people who have no respect and who will never do the job. It is being exploited in the worst way possible. You see, the companies, they'll tell us that we are independent contractors and that we are the boss and that we are free to make as much money as we choose to make. But the reality is, what they have actually done is passed the true expenses of the business from themselves to us. They're extracting all of the wealth, all the resources, all of the time, all of the life from the drivers. And all the while, the company is saying, but you're choosing to do this. But you're the boss. You can choose your own hours. You can wear what you want to wear to work. You can take a break as little or as long as you want. You can drive wherever you want to drive. You have real freedom because you are choosing to drive. But what Uber and Lyft and all these other companies, DoorDash, Postmates, however you feel about them, they cheated. And they're actively cheating right now. See, I think there is only one way that these companies can make it right. If they truly want the drivers, their workers, to be independent. They need to give the drivers control of their own pricing. They say, hey, you can charge the driver, the passengers, whatever you feel the market will bear. That's what should be done. Because the problem is too many people are ripping off the people who are truly doing the work, and that is the drivers. I know this video started out one way, but hey, I am unscripted. It goes another way. I was recently considering spending a lot of money to rent a car that I will never own, to basically spend over $1,000 a month for a car payment and insurance to drive a car that I'll never own, to hope that I'll make $25, $35 a day. All of my time, all of my effort, all of my resources, and all of the money would have went to everyone else but me at the end of the day. And so I'm like, how could I justify putting myself in that position? But there are tens of thousands, if not millions, of drivers around the world who do it every second of every day. They're about to do it tomorrow on Christmas, hoping they get rides when everything calms down, and then you have the after Christmas sales and people going back home, going to the airports, and people are hoping that the trips are out there and that they make money. But you know, it reminds me of that quote by Dr. King. And I'm paraphrasing, you'll have to look it up. Dr. King made a quote about a street sweeper. And he said, in so many words, that if a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets as if Michelangelo painted paintings, as Beethoven composed orchestras. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven will take a moment and say, hey, here lived a great street sweeper. That was what I tried to do when I was on Rideshare. I did the very best I could every time, and I failed. I didn't achieve my goal, but it's okay because I had a great time as a rideshare driver. I met a lot of people. I saw a lot of neighborhoods that I otherwise would have never seen. I had great experiences, wonderful conversation, learned a lot, saw a lot, felt a lot, enjoyed a lot of wonderful food. But hey, in the end of the day, I realize the companies are cheating us and we are letting them do it. And it really has to come to an end. So what do we have to do? We got to let them listen to us. And how do you get a company to listen to you? You make a difference in the share price. That's how you do it. You got to talk their language, people. They don't want to hear that you're not paying them enough money, that the rides aren't out there. You're not reimbursing us. But I guarantee, if you let that share price drop 5, 10, 15, 20%, they'll change. Just my tidbit for the day. Have a blessed day. Have your best blessed day. And I will catch you on the next video.